West Coast by 11 as we start the second half. Beautiful bounce by Jeff Dalglish. Kelly, just perfection through the middle of the ground. Yo tried to find Kelly again. Grundy, crisp, risky. Adams under the pump. Kelly.
Pushing the back. Collingwood.
With supporters. Big kick from there. Tough kick. Top of the square. Hoskin Elliott flew. Almost. Shuey. Bit of a grubbery, out of the way. Allen trapped it wonderfully well, was immediately tackled. The turnover allows Treloar to go. Kick off the side of the boot, wasn't his best. Gee, Cameron, he was the meat and the sandwich then. Hearn, here is Kelly, getting better and better as this game goes on. Neat handball, Yo, busts the tackle of Crisp on the left boot, didn't get the purchase he hoped. Watch Darling, off hands, Ryan, round the corner, unbelievable. No. Stays in play. Allen, can he run into open goal? He does. Goodness gracious me, there are black and white tuppers everywhere.
And for West Coast up through the middle of the ground, it just creates all sorts of problems, but just an individual effort from Oscar Allen, doing the coup de feeties, just palming the footy in his hand and making his way through. But you just have defences scrambling. When you give that quick handball through the middle, all the defenders can do is just retreat and no loopy kick. And look at this, West Coast all covered off.
Gee, turnover then, sloppy, wasn't it? Cole to Kelly. Kelly to the pocket. That's just a perfect kick. And we're right over his left shoulder here. That looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? Look at that. Another one for West Coast.
After crossing the back of the goal line. Decision on the scoreboard.
Bangs it onto the boot. Mosavalagu, that's his first disposal. Barris. Gaff, crisp, good left foot kick. Ooh, more involved. They need a big second half from that half back line. Mychek did well. That's a wonderful kick. It's a goal. Just what they needed.
Touch off the boot.
But the field umpires didn't call it touch, did he?
Yeah, that's the question I have. The field umpire is normally the one that yells out touch off the boot.
But call it the way we see it. I can't see that in the replay. I cannot see a bent finger in the replay. Quiet day for Phillips today. Here's Kelly. She's been good. Kelly, look at that. Waterman on the charge. So Waterman to capitalise on the brilliance of Kelly. Directly in front, kick of 45 metres. Looks pretty good. There, big goal, 26-point lead.
Treloar. Oh, played Shuey. Brilliantly done. How good was that? Isn't it?
Well, this is Natanui and the midfielder are just getting on top. That big outside hit, you just allow your midfielders just to get after it, which Shuey did, but the brilliant smother and then being able to trap the footy, and this is what the 666 can do. You can, dictate as a forward line group.
So if he kicks this, it'll be the highest score against Collingwood for the season. He's kicked his third goal for the day.
Plainor again, sharp handball, firm handball. Phillips gone and the Natanui tackle. Holds the space. Owned that bit of ground, did Yo. On at the moment as Nelson bangs a long ball in.
West Coast.
And Waterman's got the free here. Up for his second goal. And that's a fair call.
He's right in the mark, that's a line. He's right on it. He's right on it.
There's the target. That's great. That's great. He's got a couple.
But what a finish this is. He's now well and truly in this side as the third tall.
First half, then the injury. Adams, clever enough kick. Great tackle. Good decision to Noble. Big, long ball. Cameron's been a good target. Grundy, no. Didn't get the banana or the check side.
But that play from Quainer up in the middle of the ground where he came back through the corridor sidestep, instead of keep going.
Not only for the protected area, but for the knock of the ball out of the hands as well. And Kennedy in the forward pocket.
But was held up on that occasion.
I think it was a touch kick, which a lot of Collingwood players were surprised it wasn't called. But
yeah, that was a 50. Tough kick though, boundary line. His starting approach will actually kick it from out the field of play. Gee, they've kicked well from that pocket. Look at that. He is feeling it so sensationally off the boot.
26 times for 13 goals too, and haven't missed from set shots. They've kicked probably 3 from that exact spot on the boundary, and you can defend all you want, but sometimes you need a bit of luck to get.
Should have marked it in the end. He worked the angle beautifully on Brown. Brown mops it up, gives it to Elliott, and he was just falling away as he kicked at Elliott then. And so Ray Chamberlain to get us underway in the last quarter. And I've said this before, but thank you to the umpires for being involved in these hubs as well. There's, I think, 3 hubs for the...
Allen's been a factor all day. Back to Kennedy, who's been a star with Kelly. The 2 Ks, eh? Kennedy, close, and Ryan's taken the mark. Leslie lost his life this week, and Liam kicks the goal that I think everyone in Perth wanted him to do today. Just hasn't been in rhythm with the game. He came into the match basically at the very last moment when Pendlebury had to withdraw. That's a beautiful kick coming forward from Nelson. I reckon with the adrenaline flowing through... No, he's gone the short way to Gaff. If he's not in the 3 most influential players on the ground, I don't think we've been watching the game. Gaff. Oh, yes! Darling, that is sweet. Talk about the entertainers today. BT, you've been talking about having a crowd in. They are loving it. They are getting the best show in town. As Darling puts another one through. They kicked 14 of the last 15.
It knocked through. I think it was Cameron there on the line, but just the body work forced Cameron underneath.
Yeah, but quieter today. Grundy, big fly.
Mark, 50 for us.
Thought about the handball momentarily, puts it into the hot zone though, and here comes Kennedy. Was he dragged down? I think he was.
West Coast.
I think he was. Now Darcy Moore has hurt himself here as well.
No, he's okay.
Just bowled him over, and just a slip from under him, landed on his back, perhaps on his coccyx there.
Ooh, elbow flush on the jaw.
Yeah, as well. Accidental, completely, all in the contest for the footy, and Moore's back up and right, and to get it out to 62 points and show us plenty of contenders in the game. But I tell you what, Bruce, West Coast are showing today that they are a... Nat Nui dominating, Kelly, Gathers, Kennedy, Myercheck, fullback. I know Nat Nui's put together some really good games this year, but I reckon Grundy's put together a lot of good... If he's able to kick his 7th goal around the corner, geez, he's nailed him well today. He's feeling the ball so good. He's so excited.
They just haven't missed. So 7 goals to Kennedy. And have a look at this live ladder. So at the start of the day, West Coast were 10th after the results from the weekend. To Ryan, look away handball to Sheed. Sheed on that left foot, a bit shallow, the kick. Well done at the back by Cripps, taken by Shuey. Shuey looking up, little one.
Oh, Bruce. Oh, Bruce.
Oh!
What did you say, 13 straight? Eagles. And they have told the footy world that they're back on their home ground, and Elliott takes a good mark. They're loving it. They're getting some supporters in as Elliott plays on, and in the end sprays it across the face. I think I've heard of date mid-August. Bruce is possibly the date they've considered.
So here's Brown. So Darcy Moore had a fabulous season, great first term, and that's nothing. Thought it was going through for a behind.
A few games to just get that timing right, which he certainly had today.
Short one from Wills, and Phillips has a ping at the goal.
Point, they haven't committed to a date, and they're not even really looking for a date.
Sorry, Abby, but I got excited. There's Flying Ryan. Look at that, magnificent. So no, I guess Abby is the message.
That is the message, and hopefully a capacity crowd at some stage can see things like that, bro.
Hold. Tim Kelly.
What about that,
Handball,
Bruce?
ran on and held back. Penalty.
Thing, Bruce.
Hold there, please.
Rarely
Thanks,
does,
mate.
PT, and let's hope Kelly doesn't miss a thing here. What a day he's having.
He backed off the contest a bit, swooped in like a big hook mark as they teach it.
Hold up
Yours.
to Law's little kick forward.
Not 15, play on, not 15.
Cole under pressure. He's gone. Dacos gets him. Nat Nui, Kelly and Shuey and Yo. And then Kennedy finding form. Kennedy turning the clock back. And then the Allens and the Waterman. So they've been fabulous. All without McGovern. All without McGovern.
Yeah, it's 30 clearances to 24.
The Eagles have kicked the last 13 goals in this match.
All clear.
He gets it home. By anyone by the Eagles today on a red letter day for them.
They've done it superbly. We've enjoyed watching the work, and they've announced to the footy world that they are back in the biggest of ways. They've got another month of football action in their home turf here in Perth, and they've come with half a crowd today, and they have been absolutely superb. And that man there, 7 goals today.